I once experienced something terrifying that I've never told anyone about. I was around 18 at the time, and on the way home from watching a horror movie with my boyfriend. It was already evening by the time we left the theatre, and something didn't feel right. Whatever it wasn't something small. We got off at K Station, and then... What's wrong? My head hurts. An unnatural pain tore through my head. Something's inside my head. In my head, I saw an image of a fireball leaving the theatre and flying with great speed down the path we had walked down. A fireball is following us. Are you okay? My boyfriend looked at me with worry written all over his face. I could see a fireball hurtling towards us with great speed. Run! What's going on? Instinctively, I knew that we couldn't let that fireball catch us, so I started running. Wait! I can't breathe! My boyfriend had no idea what was going on. I mean, I didn't even know what that fireball was either. The only thing I did know was that we had to run. I'm sorry, I can't explain, but it's still following us. In my head, I could see the fireball speeding down the train tracks coming after us. Hey, let's go somewhere with lots of people. Please. Well then, let's go to my dorm. There's always lots of noisy students there every night. And so, we agreed to head to my boyfriend's dorm. That's strange. It's usually so noisy, but today it's oddly quiet, he said when we got there. When we tried to open the door, it was locked. Hey, is anyone there? Usually there were always students hanging around making noise, and it wasn't like the boys' dorms had a curfew either. It's only 8 p.m, so why is nobody here? We have to run. It's already at the nearest station. What on earth is going on? The dorm's closed and we keep running without you telling me what's going on. Explain it so I understand too. At first I was worried what he might think, but I told him honestly about the fireball I saw in my head. Alright, well, first of all, let's find somewhere where we can gather our thoughts. He called a friend, but for some reason, nobody answered. We don't have any other choice. For better or worse, we're gonna have to visit my friend who lives nearby. We ran as fast as we could. It's coming! It's just over there! When I turned around, I could clearly see the fireball. Quickly! We ran for the apartment building, praying the fireball wouldn't catch us. We didn't want to use the elevator, an enclosed space, when we got there, so we ran up the stairs. The door to his friend's apartment was unlocked. We ran inside. Why are you here? And Kumi-chan as well. It was the friend he'd called before, as well as my friend, Kumi-chan. Chika-chan, you're the one who called us yesterday and said there was something you wanted to show us. At that very moment, another pain tore through my head. Ow! Then the door opened by itself, and the fireball entered the room. Whoa! Kya! What the hell is that? Stop it! I don't remember what happened after that. According to my boyfriend, everyone briefly passed out, And when they came back too, I was the only one who was muttering and still out of my mind. It sounded like I was saying, "Get out of me." Even now, just seeing a lit cigarette reminds me of the fear I felt that night. The fireball that I saw in my head that became real. Did the fear I felt watching that horror movie create a false image? To tell you the truth, I spent 3 weeks in a mental hospital after that. Maybe the false image of the fireball fried my nerves. Or maybe a real cursed fireball actually did assault me. Even now, I still don't know.